You're watching KSL News.
The Savior's invitation to come to him is an offer of peace.
Talks of faith, inspiration, and hope as the first day of General Conference for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints gets underway. Good evening, and thanks for being with us. I'm Debbie Worthen.
And I'm Dan Rusko, and we're covering three big stories here tonight. General Conference, a major change coming in the weather, and the Lori Vallow Daybell's murder trial.
We'll start on a lighter note, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints 193rd Annual General Conference.
Tens of thousands of people are in downtown Salt Lake City today for the worldwide conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
News specialist Lad Egan joins us live from outside the conference center with more. Hi, Lad.
Hello, good evening. A busy first day of this General Conference with new leaders being called and messages focusing on Jesus Christ and the importance of Easter. The new leadership callings announced today include 5 new General Authority 70s, and a new Young Women General Presidency was announced with Emily Bell Freeman as president, Tamara W. Runya as first counselor, and Andrea Munoz-Spanos as second counselor. And the Young Men General Presidency has a new member, with Michael T. Nelson called as the second counselor. Attendance is being restricted to 15,000 people per session because of construction at Temple Square. The messages today encourage discipleship and a focus on Easter.
I observe a growing effort among Latter-day Saints towards a more Christ-centered Easter. This includes a greater and more thoughtful recognition of Palm Sunday and Good Friday as practiced by some of our Christian cousins.
To look for Christ everywhere. I promise he is there. True joy rests on our willingness to come closer to Christ and witness for ourselves.
And the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square had some special global participants today. Singers from Brazil, Ghana, Malaysia, Mexico, the Philippines, and Taiwan sang with the choir. The church says this is the first time international singers have traveled here to join the choir at General Conference. And we learned today that Elder Jeffrey R. Holland is absent this weekend because of COVID. In a tweet, Elder Holland said that he and his wife tested positive and would be watching together, hand in hand at home. His tweet went on to express gratitude for the Savior on this Palm Sunday weekend. And back out here live at the conference center, you can see people already gathering. That's because in just about an hour, the Saturday evening session will start. That's at 6, and you can watch that right here on KSL. And Dan and Debbie, I'll be back on KSL 5 News at 9 with a recap of all the day's events. For now, back to you.
All right, a lot more to cover. Thanks a lot, Lad Egan live for us tonight. Thank you.
Well, KSL-TV is your home for extensive coverage.
KSL News at 10 starts now.
Welcome to General Conference. Exercising faith in our Savior Jesus Christ helps us overcome discouragement, no matter what obstacles we encounter.
How grateful we are for his infinite atonement, which has made eternal life a possibility.
A day of faith-filled messages as General Conference wraps up its first day of sessions. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Tens of thousands of people converge on downtown Salt Lake for the worldwide conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
News specialist Lad Egan joins us live from outside the conference center for a look at what happened today. Lad?
Apparently, we're having some problems as far as getting to Lad right now. Is he there? We'll go ahead and read some of the stories that he has, but it's been a very busy day for new leaders being called. They're in 3 session messages, encourage discipleship and focus on Easter as his conference coincides with Palm Sunday weekend.
His eternal message of hope is the healing balm for all who live in a troubled world. The Savior said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life."
I testify that with our Savior's help, we can love his precious sheep and minister to them as he would.
At this evening's session, a Logan Institute choir provided the music. This afternoon, a choir from BYU sang. And this morning, the Tabernacle Choir at Temple Square has some special guest singers from Brazil, Ghana, Malaysia, Mexico, the Philippines, and Taiwan. This is the first time international singers have traveled here to join the choir at General Conference.
We also learned today new leadership call-ins included 5 new general authorities, 70s. They are elders Ahmad S. Corbett, Robert M. Daines, J. Kimmel Esplin, Christopher G. Sarar, and Alan T. Phillips. And a new Young Women's General Presidency was announced also with Emily Bell Freeman as president, Tamara W. Runai as first counselor, and Andrea Munoz Sabanos as second counselor.
And the Young Men General Presidency has a new member, with Michael T. Nelson called as the second counselor. We learned that Elder Jeffrey R. Holland is absent this weekend because of COVID. In a tweet, Elder Holland said that he and his wife tested positive and would be, quote, watching together hand in hand at home. Now, also today, a new statistical report was released showing the total membership of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that has now surpassed 17 million people.
All right, let's go ahead and get on to our other big story of the day. Of course, is weather right now. I guess another big storm on its way, Kristen.
Yeah, get ready. It's not an April.
Well, before we leave you tonight, we wanted to bring Matt Rascone back on the set because unfortunately this is his last night with KSL.
Yes, it is. Very sad day. Matt Rascone is my nephew, not my son.
Not your brother?
Not your brother. That was the best compliment. Hey, your brother. We love your brother on the air. This is my wonderful nephew. He might as well be my son. But he's leaving to Cleveland, Ohio, right? Tell us where you're going.
Yeah, going to Cleveland, Ohio, and total new place. New everything. We don't have any connections out there or anything, but an opportunity opened up and we liked it, and it's hard to say goodbye. KSL has been really cool.
Well, we've loved having you. It's been great working with you. You're an incredible journalist and a great person in general.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm going to miss it.
Yeah.
What are people going to say? Hey, well, thanks again for joining us. Have a good night. You say good night.
Good night.